A warm welcome to everyone. Those who are here will be here shortly, and those who will pass by. A big warm welcome to you. And hope we will have a very pleasant morning. I'm getting an echo from somewhere. Let me just check that out. Can't find anything. I just reload it again. Or I'm afraid it may go off. You see, this is what I say. Every time there is something new. Hello, Stephen. How are you? Do you also get an echo when you are listening to me? Okay, that's good. It's only from my side, so no problem. I can live with it. I hope Martha is doing better. I always give a shout out during my live stream for everyone to remember you and Martha in their prayers. That's very good to hear. That's nice. Like I had my theme yesterday, count your blessings. In my wife's case, it was like different because there is no cure for ALS, and patients who are having that are dying by thousands every day. So, some things we just cannot do, right? We cannot handle. So now you are quite regular now on my channel. But I think the weekends are could be a little better, I don't know, than the weekdays. While I'm watching you on my phone, I have Rosemary and Randy's just game going, but I just muted that. Oh, I think their game is over. They're just talking. Okay, yeah, swing shifts are quite problematic. I was lucky when I had to switch jobs. I lost my previous job in Canada. 13 months I was without a job. I was on EI, employment insurance. I was just 1 second. Get on, get on. One particular cat keeps coming on the bed. Yeah, so when I was out of job because they were downsizing, I for 13 months I was without a job, but for I was on EI, employment insurance, for 8 months. And then the other 5 months were horrible to get through. My wife wasn't working. We had mortgage on our head, expenses, utilities, and many people around told me, just take security guard jobs. There are so many agencies, there's so many job vacancies. So just take up, a security job. And one guy, took me to his agency. I did the testing over there, and then got selected. And I was very lucky. I got a job in a condo just opposite my house, just a diagonal road crossing opposite my house. So that was good. So I opted for a night job because in the day I could take care of my wife as well. So, do the cooking, do the marketing, do everything around the house, try to get a little bit of sleep to go for my night job again. And it was difficult to adjust because that was the first time in my life, like after over like 60 years, I'm taking up a night job. It was difficult for me also. But you soon make a routine and you get into it. So that way I had kind of fixed. And then my wife passed away. Then I decided to leave that job. And then later on, anyhow, our agency was withdrawing from that condo because there were too many hassles. So they were withdrawing, and somebody else was taking over, another agency. And I looked out then, but before I knew that also, I was already leaving. And I got another one in another province, like in Brampton. I was staying in Mississauga. It was a bit of a long travel, changed two buses, but I opted for a day shift and I got an afternoon shift. Because what happens there in the security line, in the condos, the supervisor normally gets the morning shift. So he comes for his 8 hours in the morning. Another security guard takes over the 8 hours from the afternoon to the night shift. And then another security guard comes for 8 hours for the night shift. So it worked out like 7 to 3 morning, 7 to 3 afternoon, then 3 to 11 o'clock. I used to come in for my shift, and then 11 o'clock night to 7 o'clock next morning was the night guard, and then the supervisor again. But the supervisor had one privilege that he would have every Saturday and Sunday off. And when he was off on the weekend, we had to do 12-hour shift. So instead of coming in like from 7 to 3, I had to do 7 to 7, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And the night guard, instead of coming at 11 p.m., he had to come 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. next morning. Those 12-hour shifts were bad because on the weekend, on Saturdays, like the bus schedules are few, and on Sunday the bus schedules are fewer still, fewer and far between. So leaving after 11 o'clock, if I was a little late, I missed that last bus. It was terrible. I cannot afford to take a taxi every day with the meager salary I was getting. So I would like walk a bit of a distance, cross over a bridge, get to the other side, and from there I had an option of another bus that worked a little later. And then, but the trouble is that bus would take me to a particular place, and from there I had to walk home quite a bit of a distance. And in winter, when there was snow, horrible. I would be wearing like high boots for winter, high boots I would be having. But even then, the snow gets into your boots so high, because they don't come and clean the roads. They wait for the snow to kind of stop, and then they set in, then they come and do it. During the day, they come pretty often. During the night, the roads are left messy like that. So I like cold, but I don't like snow. Good morning, Alex. How are you doing? Oh my God, Steven, I can imagine. Continuously 12-hour shifts. Oh, every time you have it, it's terrible. Like the job I had first, I used to work like 5 days and then 2 days off. And get 5 days, 2 days off. So it was a fixed shift, the night shift, but it was like work 5 days and then 2 days, and then work 5 days and then 2 days off. But later on, I opted for another job. It meant less hours, it meant less salary, but it meant so I took on like working 4 days, 3 days, so that I could just spend some more time with my wife. Happy Sunday to you also. When I was youngster, I was an altar boy. We had to learn things like that. And believe me or not, in those days, the mass was not said in English, it was in Latin. You know, so it's like within my lifetime, we had the church prayers and all. We had it in Latin. Later on, it changed to English. So I served as an altar boy for many years, and then attending all the retreats and all that. So Alex, thank you, Alex, for just dropping by. I have to go to church. I was on Rosemary's Randy's channel with their chess game. Oh, they are back to chess. Yeah. So I was there, and I told Alex Beaton, and I said hello. And I said, okay, I'm going in very soon. And she said, oh, I'm going off to church. I said, okay, take care. Recently, I just had a joke with somebody. I think they're going to church. So I said, oh, you're going to church to search. Oh my God, he got so angry. He stopped chatting and everything. I said, oh, stupid. I said, I'm only kidding. I said, I've been a Roman Catholic myself. So, like, We had a lot of jokes even on the Roman Catholic. But it's okay. Like the churches. I don't talk about religion, but this is like funny things. And I used to wonder why, but the Roman Catholic churches, if you go, like crowded. Every mass, they can have 10 masses a day, and all 10 masses are crowded. So there was this joke about it, Roman Catholics are outstanding Christians. Why are they outstanding Christians? Because most of them have to stand outside. There's no place in the church, right? So many people attending one particular mass, no place. So many of them have to stand outside. Outstanding Catholics. No, people, make a joke out of so many things. It's wonderful sometimes, how they use their brains. So, Stephen, you have a regular shift, always 5:30 morning to 5:30 evening, or does it also? You said it's a swing shift, so does it change around? For us in the security line, I don't know the lines, but those who did the night shift, it was called graveyard shift. First time I heard that term. Oh, you're working the graveyard shift. Yeah, graveyard shift. What's graveyard shift? So then they said, no, graveyard shift. That's the night shift. So I said, okay. That's a new term I picked up over there. Graveyard shift. If you're doing the night shift. And one thing was very good over there. The only problem, the night guards had a lot of work to do because during the day there is parcel deliveries and you have to collect it and you have to record it and then inform the residents that they have a parcel and then give it to them, sign off on them when they receive it, and lots of other things. There was and we also had to go on our rounds, we had to go on our rounds and check around each floor, and like there are 33 floors, so we had to go on each floor. We had 4 levels of underground parking. One was ground level, one was ground level, and then three more levels underground. So and we had it was actually two buildings together, all common elements and all both can share, but two separate buildings. One couldn't enter the other side with their pass card. So it's a lot of work. That's why we had two security guards at all times. So what happened was sometimes, and then we had to, on our report, we had to, if there's a leakage somewhere, if there's something somewhere, if it's serious, then wake up the janitor and tell him you got to come see to it and all. Only if it's an emergency and things like that. If it's minor, like okay, and if something we can just take care of it, etc. But you know, we had these rounds when we used to go and make our report for these rounds. We had to mention all these things, like whatever we saw abnormal and things like that, and what action we have taken, make a report and all that. So sometimes I used to read the previous report and I have to see somebody is going to some place, and I will ask that security guard, "Hey guy, where is this particular place?" And he say, "Hey, forget it, man. We don't go to these remote areas. We don't go there. We just say that yes, we have gone." I said, "But we can get into a problem like that. Supposing tomorrow there is something and it has happened like around our shift time. So then they will say, how come you went on your rounds, you didn't notice this?" So what I did was I literally went through every corner. I went through every nick and corner. I went through all those places where the others used to just blindly put down. And when I came back, I told them, I said, listen, my suggestion, just go once. Just once. Go once. so that somebody will ask you. Supposing your supervisor said, "Oh, you went there today?" Yes, I went there today. Did you notice anything? What it is? Even if the supervisor says, "Okay, come and show me," you will not know where to go. Correct? You will not know where to go. Then you will be caught. So that is why always just go see where these areas are for once at least. But then I used to go and check it, and I used to do all that. I do my due diligence, right? Then I had to do also the nobody else wanted to do it. So on my night shift, I used to do testing the water of the swimming. The pool used to be closed, but every morning around 3 to 4, we had to go and test water of the pool. So we didn't have to go to the pool. Like, there was the outlet for the water, the pool. So from there we would open a tap a little bit, collect a little bit of water in the test tube, and then put in the chemicals and all that, find the pH level and all those kind of things. And then we had to make a note and write down all that. So that I was left to do carry that baby. And honestly, there was one part of it never understood. The guard who explained to me how to do that, but I kind of never. And then when I asked the person who maintains the swimming pool, like during the day, she comes in and takes care of things. She said, fuck it, don't worry about that part of it. She herself never knew. So, okay, no problem. I just do it. I see, and during the day, somebody had to test it also. She had to test during the day once. Kind of what she would put, and I would look at previous records and give an average for that, But pH level and those kind of things, yeah. And I am also a little bit colorblind. So when the water changes color according to the color, coding, you have to give that grade and write down that grade. And sometimes I could miss out on that, because I'm reading a wrong color, right? So I would look at, the previous 2, 3 days and see, am I in that region? Is it okay? And then, maybe put it slightly higher, slightly lower, or I would, do that. But yeah, sometimes I faced a problem with color coding. Oh gosh, that was terrible. And these guards used to say, the guard like, I'm just taking a 5 minute nap. Okay, just wake me up after 5 minutes. And I thought to myself, 5 minute nap? How can you have a 5 minute nap? You barely go to sleep. But that was because I had sleep problems. So maybe it was different for me. And I was always a light sleeper. But I said, 5 minute nap, what can you do? So sometimes I would just creep in after 5 minutes and they fast asleep. So night it's like okay, what other work is left. I can see to that work and things like that. So I used to let them carry on sleeping. But then after some time, the night shift was getting me a lot, and I also used to feel tired sometimes, because during the day taking care of my wife and all the shopping, I feel a little tired. And I also used to say, okay, I'm going for 5 minutes nap. And me, I used to drop off to sleep. I was so tired, and I did drop off to sleep. So it surprised me, my God, yes, the 5 minute nap is good because you drop off for 5, 10 minutes, and then you come back and you're fresh. Just wash your face and you're fresh. So I learned that 5 minute nap was really worth it. And once I slept for over an hour, suddenly I got up and I found that the security guard is not there. So I was wondering, I looked in the monitor, the screen to see, if he's gone somewhere. And then I saw him on patrol duty, patrol. He was, going around. And on the walkie-talkie, I told him, "Hey, guy, you should have woken me up." He said, "No, it's okay. You were really sleeping." And this is the first time you are sleeping. Oh, Kenley, nice to see you. Kenlin, good evening, Kenlin. So I think the others who are here know Kenlin. Yeah, I said hello to Rodney on Rosemary's live stream. So nice to see you here, Kenlin. One more teacher to the group. So just a little shout out always. Just in your prayers, remember Martha doesn't keep too well. Stephen says she's been improving this week, so that's good news. Just continue to keep them in your prayers. And Martha recovers and gets back to normal. Oh, sorry about that, Ken. Is it because something is wrong with the audio system, or you're doing something else and you have muted the audio? But thank you for being here still with all that. Like on my phone, I have uh, Rosemary and Randy. So I muted that. But I still kept them on. Yeah, I am doing well. I am doing well. Ken. Hope you and Rodney also all doing well. I don't know whether it's the same live stream for Rosemary this morning. What we were playing chess, because it's not really showing. They are still with the chessboard. Oh, good morning, Pita. Oh, church is over. You are back home. You are always the early bird. Thank you, Pita, for coming back home and getting onto my live stream. You all know each other because you have all been here together yesterday as well. Pita, very strong supporter of my channel as well. She has been promoting it to others in her school, some students, senior students, and staff as well. And she also contributes a lot of videos for my channel. In fact, today's video is also hers. And Pita, you might be surprised. I got up in the morning, okay, and that was around little before 5 o'clock my time, and I saw that there were like 20 or 28 views already, you know. And I loaded everything onto social media, put that up and things like that. And then later on, I got ready, had breakfast, everything. And then I saw Rosemary channel, like she was live playing with Randy Chess. So I logged on to that. And then I was checking my other messages and I found 283 views for today. So your video did very well today. Not very well as compared to what I could get, but as we say, count your blessings. So it's done very well compared to what I've been getting recently. So like recently, my shorts have just been in the little 100 views, but it was like 283, and I was surprised. Yeah, thanks, Pita. And even I had for 3 consecutive days video shots there on Paseo de Santiago, very nice resort in Elegant City. And I had the good fortune, Pita had taken me there, and I treated the principal at that time. The principal now Pita has taken over as principal, but in 2022 July when I went there, I, principal and a few of the faculty had dinner over there, and then roamed around in daylight. Roamed around in daylight, and then at night also we were able to see the beautiful, beautiful. So she sent me 3 separate videos of separate areas, and they were good enough for shots. So I put it up on 3 consecutive days. First one did very well, kind of. I think about 200 views. The others just about 100. But okay. And I gave a description, a good description. I told everyone, like, many asked for more information. And I said, if you read my description, there's a lot more information. I sometimes give the information to the government, when they ask me something, but then sometimes I'm finding like everybody is asking me the same question. So then I just direct them. I said, if you don't mind, just read, the later description, and you will get a lot more information. Also, there's another person, a friend became a subscriber. Vita was a friend who became a subscriber, and this one is Veronic. Veronic from France. He sends me a lot of things, and like I know Veronic for more than 20 years. So she, when she sends me a video, she sends me a little description about it. So I'm able to put that description, for my video or my short, whatever it is. But then she when she makes a comment on that, she gives a lot of description, a lot of description. She gives so very nice. We come to know a little more. I love learning about new places, things. I love to learn. So I pick up a lot more information from Philippine Adventure. Alex, she also puts up a lot of things, and like places like Maliko and Abra and all. I guess this is all the Luzon area up around Manila and all. So I literally had to Google and look up Maliko. It was so beautiful, and it's like high up. It's a cool place, and I love cool places. So I went into the history of Maliko. And very beautiful history. My God, long-standing history. They don't allow any vehicles and all there, any pollution, and it has a very long history. Very long history. Then she put up a little bit about the Abra and the tunnel, and she gave a little history about that. So I went in to read more about that. So it's very nice. We come across like so many things. Pita took me to the Tinago waterfalls in Iligan City, and when I was going down the steps, I said, "How am I going to get up? Some 500 steps, all uneven." And I took about 10 to 15 breaks on the way. Oh my God! I thought I would have a heart attack and die. And with the result, Pita and the guide also had to stop and take breaks. I don't know. Hope I have an opportunity to move around the US and see some places in US. I've only I've only seen a little bit in Rochester and Geneseo. Of course, my son was studying, so we looked around Geneseo, but very small town. And he was studying for the state. He was studying at the State University of New York. And the other place I visited is Disney, Florida, Orlando. That's it. But only from the airport to Disney, and lived in the Disney World area. And after 10 days, when we finished, the bus dropped us at Orlando airport and back home. So did not roam around, Florida and see anything. And even like going to Rochester for Geneseo for 4 years, right from Dubai to JFK, catch a taxi, go to LaGuardia, LaGuardia, catch the flight to Rochester, from Rochester, catch land transport, go off to Geneseo, and back the same way. Did not even see the Statue of Liberty. Till now, I haven't. So, US is very vast, very vast. But like I know some areas like the Grand Canyon, it's really beautiful. My sister and all, they have been like, many places. My mom has been to more places in the US than I have been. In fact, my mom very recently also took a trip to the US. Mississippi, I only know about the Mississippi River because it's the longest river. I studied it when I was in school. I studied in detail um, North America, so US and Canada. In detail, we had to study for that was my board exam, the old ISC Cambridge board exam. So these cats really play up. Where are you? Where are you? What are you crying for? Oh, there, she's come now. What do you want? There's water, there's biscuits, everything, right? Okay, go play. I'm busy. Okay, go play. I'm busy. She will be sleeping quietly, but the minute I get up, go to the washroom or just have a sip of water or anything like that, she's up and up my tail. Kendi or Kenlin. Kenlin was on yesterday as well with us. Yes. One cat, this one cat disturbs me a lot. She's the oldest. She's 8 years old. There's another 3-year-old male, another 4-month-old kitten. They get along well. They'll be running and playing with each other. But this 8-year-old is a grouch. If the other two cats come near her, she will growl at them. In the beginning, when she came here, it was tough to look after her because she would growl and I would go next to her. So I would just keep her food, keep her water. In the evenings, I have meat to give them. They relish the meat or they wolf it down so quickly. So I started that is in a separate bowl. So I started, giving it to her. Little by little, she got up. Now she's my teen compared to the other two. One is my teen. Yeah, she's sitting now there at the foot of the bed, quiet, cleaning herself. She's a dwarf cat, a dwarf cat. So though she's 8 years old, she looks smaller. I don't. I used to carry them and things like that. But after that, they are keeping getting on the bed, and they were even like messing up on the bed. So and then the mattress, you cannot. It happened once or twice, and they urinated. So especially this one and the little one. So then it became a no-no on the bed, because when I go out, shopping or get buy something, if I go out, they must be on the bed. I don't know. And I don't know. They may be coming. I do find some things ruffled up, like the blanket and all, or the sheet, or something. So I feel they would have come on the bed, but I don't want to give them that habit, because when I am not at home, then they will do it more. Now this little one who's next to me, she still comes to bed sometimes. I chase her out. So now they are like at the foot of the bed, either one side or the other side. So when I go in for a shower, sometimes she comes and sneaks on the bed. Then I have to yell and scream and chase her out. Sometimes I have to carry her, and carrying her, she digs her claws into the sheet and the mattress. Literally digs it. But I hope in time she learns, like not like that. I carry her around sometimes when I'm sitting at the foot of the bed, with my knees outside and all. Then I carry her, but much less. I These cats are actually not mine, but being alone, they gave me that about a 3-month-old kitten when I got it, and they were going for a holiday. So they asked me, do you mind just taking the other two cats while we are away? I said, okay, no problem. So when they returned, also I said, let the cats return, and they provide the litter, they provide the food and everything. But I just buy knickknacks, for the cat. I bought separate bowls. They give them these old ice cream boxes and all. They give them, to food and water to drink and all that. But I brought them nice bowls and the food and water bowl, all three to share so they get along with each other. But the meat, they love it so much. I give them I bought separate ceramic bowls for each one, different color and all. But what a was much in the evening when I'm serving the meat. I will say, dollar, your bowl. Mita, your bowl. Jackie, your bowl. And they will run from one to the other. Each bowl I put down, everybody will come running to that bowl. So it's such a hose much I have. Then I see who's a little, like normally the older guy, Mita, is a little aloof from the others. Then quickly I pick her up, I take her to a bowl and put a little bit, like, I say, here's yours. And as the others are running to that bowl, I'll stop them and I'll push them with my hand, and then I will put for one of them, and then when mostly I put for Jackie, and then when I dollar comes to Jackie's bowl, I will carry dollar, put her to bowl, and I put a little, so they start eating. Then I add in more to their bowl. But before, like before I developed this knack of doing it, it was horrible. I was trying to serve a full serving. It was horrible. Now I just get a little served in each bowl and get them to start eating. But if somebody leaves their bowl, you will find there is still food there, but they will leave their bowl and they will go to the other person's bowl and start eating if there's anything left over. And then the bowls might be empty, but still they are visiting each other's bowls and still licking. It's empty, but they are still licking it. And I saw that in Pitta's house because Pitta has three dogs. I saw that. Oh my God, you're serving one and the others are all running the same way, like, And they also, if one leaves the plate, another one will leave the food and come to that plate, to see. So I saw that in Pitta's house. So now I know. Yes, Kenlin, you have to take a lot of care with the fish. We did have fish at one time, but we have to take a lot of care with fish, changing the water and too much food, less food, cleaning the tank, cleaning their poo and things like that. And I think even like the water, we had to keep water stagnant for a day. And then, when you're changing it, then put in hot water. So fish, yes, fish require. And then, you need those bubble thing, oxygen kind of a thing. You need all those kind of things. My daughter has a big fish tank with a variety of fish. They are fish. She has a turtle. Uh, she's always been fond of these kind of things. Like, in fact, the cat that we look after, she brought that cat all the way from New Zealand. So I won't go into a long story. I've said this on the previous, live streams, but she looked after the kitten, and when she was leaving, she couldn't leave the cat there. She said, "I cannot leave. The cat is attached to me." So she brought the cat to Dubai. Then when she also decided to migrate to Canada, and she brought the cat from Dubai to Canada. So from 2000 to 2018, uh, Garfield. Then Garfield died of old age. 18 years, no? 18 years. That's a long time. Cat life compared to human, it's a long time. When she was supposed to be some Persian breed. So she was an abandoned kitten when my daughter asked. So it didn't belong to anybody. And the mother cat also, she had left it. The feline had left the kittens to fend for themselves. And even as a youngster, when we were going to school, my brother was very fond of pets. He would breed cats, bring them home, then we would be looking after them. So we've always had cats. Never ever looked after a dog. Always cats. I'm comfortable with cats. Oh, yes, Peter. Yes, Peter. Yeah, I seen in your in the house at the side. Yeah, they really take care. They have so many tanks, and they really take care. Correct. Very good. Yeah, true. And they really take good care of them. I saw those two men there, your cousins and whatever. They really take good care. So sad, Stephen. Like, even pets, how the pets also suffer. Like it's so sad. Like, how they also suffer. Molly, 13 years old. They are quite old that way, in human compared to human life. Old. Garfield lived for 18 years. She became deaf in 1 year. Sad for your dog, Steven. Yeah, but when you have a pet at home, your pet is like a family. Especially like dogs, cats. People look after parrots. My daughter even looked after snails. So my daughter is one like that. She loves all these kind of rare kind of things, like, She even mentioned she had a pet snake, at one time. But I don't know, I don't remember when and where, but I don't recall that. But she did have that. And I know she had these snails, and you're not allowed to bring these kind of things into any country, right? But she smuggled them into New Zealand, and when she was coming to Dubai, she brought them back to Dubai, packed them all nicely, carefully. How they detected or how they went through. I don't know. So there are some dogs out here, some dogs also out here. So the cats are basically home birds. I mean home animals. So they don't really go out. I remember, earlier in school days when and even after we finished school, one day one cat that we had came back, came home pregnant, and then later on delivered like about four kittens, and one kitten died, and three were left, and they became a big nuisance to us. One day, my mom fried fish. She had kept it on the dining table, and she had covered it, like, but just covered it with one of those basket kind of things, like, And we were busy with our work in doing something, and suddenly, when somebody came into the living room, and they saw the cover were off, the mother cat was up on the table, and with a paw nicely swiping down one fish at a time to the kittens, three kittens who were down to eat the fish. Cleaning and all was such a mess. So one day, what happened when the kittens were a little bigger, we took all four of them. We took them to a market area because we said they will get a lot of leftovers and fish and all. When they clean it, so a lot of leftovers. So we said let's take it to them, keep them in the market, and the market like was you have to walk, go over a railway bridge, come to the other side. So it was a good 20 minute, not even 20 25 minute walk. Right? So we took and we just left them over there and came home. Believe me or not, 4 days later, they were back home. 4 days later, mother and three kids all trooping in. We heard some meow, meow, meow at the door when they go to see, oh my God, and we were living on the sixth floor of the building. Remarkable, I don't know. They say cats can find their way back. 3 or 4 days. How the hell did they find, that is really far away. Coming over a bridge and, those kind of things. I don't know. I don't know. And the market was like on one side of the road, we were like on the other. There were so many crossroads, intersections over there. Before the bridge was an intersection. As you came down the bridge towards our building site, there was a massive intersection there with like one, two, three, four, five roads, like, Once they crossed over from the market side and got through the first intersection before the bridge, if they were on our side of the road, then it was just a sidewalk. It was a sidewalk right from one side of the bridge to the other side, and then coming down to our building. It was just one sidewalk, like, So, but remarkable how they turned up. Remarkable. At that time, there was no Google and nothing like that. No internet to find out any information. You only had to go to a library or something and read up information, or somebody who had looked after, something will give you some ideas, some information. We never had we never had any litter trays or anything like that. They used to go and mess up in This still, I don't know, like my mom said, take their nose, rub it in their poo and all, and so they realize, not here, and take them into the, if we find them, getting ready and we say, oh, they are about to poo or something, carry them and take them and, we just train them at the balcony. At the balcony, then they started, doing their poo and pee, and I think we had to clean it up and, wash it regularly, but that's okay. It has a pipe with an outlet of water, so no problem with that. But when we brought, but Garfield, yes, Garfield had a little tree in New Zealand and all that, and then it was proper. And we looked after them properly. I do not know the names of many things. I remember once in grade four, I had to teach a science lesson. It was on flowering plants, and so many names were strange to me. And I mentioned this on a previous live stream. I'll be brief here. I had to study about bougainvillea, and I didn't know what is a bougainvillea. I went to my mom. I said, "Mom, to study this chapter, you have to teach it, and I do not know the names of these plants and what's bougainvillea. I don't know." And my mom started laughing, and I said, "Mom, why are you laughing?" She said, "Because outside the principal's office, back door, it leads onto the lawn where we used to have our functions." And she said, outside his door there, right around, the door arch and all that, it's growing wild. And in the garden, all along the wall, it's growing wild. The bougainvillea, the small pink, kind of three petal flowers and all. So, oh my God, those are bougainvilleas. And I was, for 1.5 years, I was an ex-student in that school also, and I came back to teach. Seen them all, so many times, never knew they were bougainvilleas. And there was some other like canna or cana. So my mom took me to the botanical gardens. Some were labeled, some many were not labeled. So she told me the name, especially what I needed to teach in the lesson. My science book there. Even at that stage of my life when I'm teaching, I was learning some names of flowers. That's why I said, life experiences. I name my channel like, because everything is a life experience, right? Throughout the year, we are experiencing so many things. Now, the other day, Rosemary said like about chess. They just introduced it in the school. Her ex school, and grandmaster used to be teaching them. Which guy Filipino, the grandmaster, so he was training the children. So Rosemary learned chess, and the other day she mentioned something about stalemate. And I'm not a chess player. I learned it from my wife, but I don't know what is a stalemate. Then she explained, what it is, and then we after the my li- after the I had my live stream also as well later on, and after that I went in and I checked on internet, and I came to know, okay, this is what this. I only know checkmate, but checkmate is with the queen, and stalemate is with the king. And very nice, I read like in case nobody is aware of chess, like that if the king is cornered and cannot move anywhere, but you can kind of you move somewhere around, it's considered to be a draw. It's considered to be a draw. So people will use that, as to draw the game. So I never knew that. I watched a lot of who's that? Boris? No, not Boris. That was the tennis one. Uh, who are the chess players? The Russian people, no? Spassky, Sportsky, something, I forget now. I know I used to watch a lot on TV, the tournaments and all that. Forget the names of these chess players. So I watched a lot of them. Never, only learned from my wife when I got married. She was very good. She was really very good. Finish a game in no time, like. Oh, yeah, I do not know the names of so many things. Even cats and cars also, I just about recognize a few, but I do not know the names of so many cars and their makes and all. Like some kids just see a aeroplane flying and they can tell what kind of aeroplane it is. I don't know. I keep getting an echo here. I hope when the live stream is over, it doesn't really reflect an echo, for others who are watching. I asked over here on the channel, but Steven said no, no echo. So that was good. That was good. So if any of you are hearing an echo, do let me know. And I'm getting a delay. Oh, I think it. No, no, no. No, even when I was watching Rosemary and Randy, when I was watching their chess thing and things like that, though I refreshed my laptop screen many times, it was not showing what my phone was showing. My phone was showing more live, and my laptop was delayed. My laptop, there was a slight delay. It was not synced. So I think yes, that is the reason why. So maybe after the next stream, I will restart my laptop. I'll restart my laptop, and that will rectify the problem. Okay, so it's not an echo; it's delayed. Right, right. Now I recollect. It's delayed. Yes, Kenlan. No, it's a delay. It's a delay. It's a delay relay on my laptop because I remember it's happening with Rosemary's video. I'm typing something, and the typing also is showing. I'm typing on the laptop, and the typing shows simultaneously on the phone. But in the speaking, like I would hear Rosemary saying something, commenting something, or reading out, what somebody has written. Then later on, it would show on my screen. But even the picture was delayed on. So it is something to do with the delay, a delay. Yes, Pita and Kenlin. There's no echo there. Stephen also said no echo. So it's just a delay. I don't know if you are hearing exactly what I am saying when I am saying it. I'm not sure about that also. Are you getting a delayed relay because it's a fault on my laptop? Yes, only what we deal with, what we come across, what we are taking care of, we will know those recognize. We will recognize those varieties, but other things would be strange to us. That's for sure. Like once I put up a shot, and the shot I put up, and I asked, it was a caption like, everybody, do you know which bird? Do you know what this is? When he came out with, it's a bird, and okay, but what kind of bird, and anyone knows and all. And then someone asked me, do you know, can you tell us what bird this is? And I said, no, I do not know. That's why I'm asking everyone what kind of bird it is. And my sister remained on in Japan. We three of us, brothers, sister, and myself, we all met up with my brother in Japan after 23 years. We met together after 23 years, and she came. I went earlier. She came a little later, and then I came away, and she, continued staying there. So she visited the zoo, and she had taken a picture of that. And I asked her also what is the name of this bird, and she said, "Oh, I've forgotten, and I deleted some of the videos, so I don't have any name of on the cage or anything like that. So I also don't know the name of the bird. So it has been left standing a nameless bird. Okay, Kenlin, you had us muted because you said like you couldn't hear the sound, and I had asked, yes, you must have been doing some work and something. Like I've got Randy and Rosemary, they are still on. I've got them muted. Oh, it's over. I just saw now. It's over. But you can see the. Can you see the chat? I still got the chats. I don't. It's not showing the chats. So I still have the chats there, but they are off. They're off the air. Okay, I'll log off that channel. I kept the channel on, I kept the channel on while I was before I came onto my live stream. I kept the channel on, watching the chess. Then I told them now I have to start my live stream, so I will keep it on. I will mute my phone and I will keep the live stream on. So the live stream was running on my phone, and I started my live stream on the laptop. And I muted my phone. Yes, they must have gone out because I just now saw another video was playing, so yes, they've gone off. Okay. So now I've just logged off my phone as well. Oh, Rodney, nice to see you here also. But anyhow, Kenlin has been keeping us engaged in the meantime. So good to have you here also, Rodney. Nice to see you here. It was good. I saw you on Rosemary's live stream as well. So I didn't know they had logged off. I just went to pick up the phone, and then I found that their live stream is over because I had the live stream on my phone while I was doing the live stream on the laptop. So yeah, they are off. So that's I kept looking now and then at the thing. I kept looking at the chess game. Very interesting, chess is a very interesting game. I still don't know when I move the knight or the horse or the knight. When I'm moving the knight, I literally have to count one, two, three, or one, two, three. I literally have to count that. Going backwards the same way. I literally have to count. It's still not embedded in my mind. I only play with my wife whenever, not regularly, but whenever. So, but it's not embedded in my mind, the moves over there. It's not like the bishop moving diagonally and all those things. It doesn't come very naturally. I have to keep thinking. So yes, Rodney, my day has started out well. Got up. Nowadays, I seem to be getting up in the morning. I got up at about 10 to 5, and then from that time I was awake because I did on social media. I posted, my live stream on social media. Then no, I posted first my today's video. I posted on my short today. My video short. I posted on social media. Then I um, began. I also like Sudoku. I always play Sudoku, so I have my daily game. So I sat down and did daily game Sudoku. I have another app called Duolingo. Where you can learn a lot of languages. So I do a little bit of French also over there. So I did the French, just played one or two things like learning thing lesson. Then I did Sudoku. It was a hard one. It gave me a long time to do it. Yesterday it was an expert, but I finished it in 37 minutes. I was happy. But today there was something that was hard. It said hard later on. I came to know it was hard, but it took me also a good 20 minutes or something. So I was doing all that, and by the time I checked a few messages, replied to it, those who have commented on my video channels, like I commented back again, replied, and soon I knew it was 6 o'clock, and like 6 o'clock is my deadline. By 6 o'clock, I have to jump out of bed and start my routine, and whether I have a live stream or no live stream, that's my deadline. 6 o'clock, like. And I got up at 6, and then I did that and did a few other things and all that. Then set up my studio. I have to set up my studio every day, so I set up my studio. My backdrop, I just keep it up there. If I find my backdrop tending to fall off, I get it up again and running. So I keep my backdrop there, and yeah, I just got ready with other things. Sorted the cats, gave them the washed their bowls, gave them food, fresh water. Uh, yeah, washed up a few things, had a shower, dressed, and watched chess, Rosemary and all playing chess. Interacted with the group over there. And when it was came on 5 minutes before, like came onto my live stream and left Rosemary's live stream on my phone going. So yeah, they start. I'm just trying this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, doing a live stream in the morning and evening. So yesterday morning was a good success. Each time I thought of ending the live stream, suddenly more and more people came on. Many of the YouTubers came back. Sorry, many came back again. So it continued, quite some time it continued, and so it was good. And then, but like after I ended the live stream, it showed me like 23 and a half hours. So I thought that was really good. But at the end of the day, when I got my update on how many hours, it only showed 9 hours. So I don't know how you reduces and calculates that. But anyhow, it's okay. Something better than nothing. And then I then so it was good, like But yesterday evening was not much. I only had pita, and I had pita, and the one from Jamaica, Spanish Town. She had internet problems. She was coming on and off, and off. But mostly because Pita stayed with me. Then I told Pita, come on, let me call it a day because after about an hour and a half, so let me call it a day. And I ended up the stream, so it was okay. Totally, I had about 1 hour. I don't know how much it will show later. But it's okay, no problem. So yeah, so these 2 days I'm just trying it out. Like I'm trying it out to see how it's working. And maybe I want to see like, if any random people from US, but there's no random people. It's only known people like Steven and you, Kenlin, who have come from like Rosemary's channel, but I've not had any new person. I did have one new person from Iraq, but I think he was offended by things I've said. But I was just giving my opinion, my views. And he said that like I cannot. I agree with what he said. It's correct, but I cannot change what I've planned to do for myself. I cannot change that, no matter what. So it's like that. Very well-read man. He knows a lot. He knows also about Christianity, though he's a Muslim. He knows about Christianity as well. And yeah, so I just left it at that. I hope he comes back. I hope he comes back. Muhammad was his name. Hope he comes back. But even then, it's okay. It's his prerogative. What he wants to do. Uh, okay, Stephen. Thank you very much for being here. Very happy that you were here. And yes, let back into you. So you have to get up early morning again and go off to work. So things like that. So take care, and thank you for being on my channel yesterday, today, and appreciate the time that you spend over here. But please schedule, fight, spite of failing health with your wife, with Mother, but you still make the time here. So thank you so much for being in my live stream, and I hope to see you at other times whenever it's possible for you. And I look forward to your comments on my videos as well. So take care. Good night. God bless you and Martha. So just a shout out. Just remember Martha, Stephen's wife. Remember Martha in your prayers because she is doing better this week. Stephen says so. Just pray that she recovers and does well. In future. Also hope the dog, does well. I don't know whether it can ever recover from shots or recover from diabetes, but hope it doesn't have to suffer too much. Got my brother-in-law also, and a very good family friend also back home. Uh, they suffered a lot, going for dialysis, and dialysis is so painful, I believe, so painful. And like our family friend was doing it for like 3 times a week. My brother-in-law was doing it twice a week, and finally they both passed away. So it's, it's so help. Those around are feeling, you feel so helpless, like you cannot do anything. They are suffering, and just cannot do anything to alleviate, part of the suffering. Sad. It's really sad. Joyce must be having from Spanish Town. She must be still having internet problems, but sometimes she sends me a message or something, but I haven't seen any message coming in. So, in fact, the town was having a lot of internet problems recently. Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about the theme for today. The theme for the day. What does Sunday mean for you? So I know for quite a few people, Sunday is the day to go off to church, and spend time with God or devote time to that. So yes, I know. Like Stephen also says, like now tomorrow morning he will be going to church. So so that is it. And Alex also said like she peeped in for a while. But she told me on Rosemary's chat that she has to be going to church. Pita went to church and returned in the morning, and then came on my live stream, and so she's here. So yeah, it's a church for many people. Um, Unfortunately, I'm not really a church goer as such. I used to accompany my wife for Christmas, Easter, New Year, birthdays, those kind of things. But personally, from my side, I am not really a church goer. I just believe talk to God directly wherever you are. So that's my belief for myself. So yeah, not really particularly about going to church and coming back. Uh, like as I said, even I grew up in a Catholic school. I was in a boarding in a Catholic school. I was an altar boy for so many years as a Buddha. I was an altar boy when Mass was served in Latin at that time, not yet English. So, yeah, I've been very actively involved as a Roman Catholic also, but later on changed a couple of things. So that's my personal belief. You know. So I visited temples. I visited even the mosque in Dubai and all. I visited a mosque. So yeah, I'm I don't speak about religion. I stopped. I gave up. I mentioned some time back. I was in grade 10 and I gave up my schooling to become a minister of Jehovah's Witness. You know, at school time, grade 10. I gave up. So when I passed from 9 to 10, yeah, an academic year was from January to December. So I gave up my schooling. I was so roped into the Jehovah's Witness. I got baptized again as a Jehovah's Witness. Then 6 months I started doing door to door. Used to always do door to door preaching on the weekend, on Sunday especially. But mine was like full time, like doing uh, preaching work. And I had my territory was a lot Muslims. But, yeah, I was doing that, but then I discovered so many discrepancies, in the religion. And after 6 months, I told my parents, "Okay, I give that up. I want to go back to school and finish." They used to tell me, "Winston, do what you want. Just finish high school, get your high school certificate, then do what you want." No, I was so roped in by the Jehovah's Witness religion. I gave that up. I said I want to go back to school, and that's the reason why when I joined my sister where she was, and she had a good name in the school. So I could go back to my old school. So my mom spoke to the principal, and he was the priest at one Anglican school. He was the priest also, and he was the principal. And because my sister had a good name, he said, "Yes, I will take your brother. I mean, I will take your son in." And so I studied half of grade 10 and grade 11, 1.5. Finished my Cambridge test there, high school. So yeah, so and believe me or not, when I went for my teachers training college to Darjeeling, I was one day passing by on the main street and I saw this little signboard saying Kingdom Hall. The Jehovah's Witness, they call their place of worship Kingdom Hall. So I saw Kingdom Hall and I began to think about it. I stood there for a minute or so and then I said, let me just walk in and find out. So I just walked in. I walked in, then I met we got the brothers and sisters. And so I met the brother who was in charge over there. He had come from a city from a other city to this hill station, and he had taken over, chief minister out there. And then I met another minister, so out there who had come from another place called Ranchi, and he was just visiting. They were friends, and they were conducting it. He was staying in this Nepali friendly home, and the Nepalis was there. So I just asked about when they have their thing. I never told them I was a Jehovah's Witness in Bombay. I never told them that. So I just said I would like to attend. Or is it okay? And he said all right. So I started attending their meetings. We used to be sitting on literally narrow benches. The bench was this broad, long benches. The bottom hardly fits in that also. But those people, most of them, they sat on the floor, but I cannot sit on the floor, so sat on these little benches. And yeah, so I just joined in there. I didn't have time to go door-to-door preaching, and I was not quite interested in that. But later on, I did mention the fact that I was already a Jehovah's Witness in Bombay. Gave it up, from school days, I gave it up, and now, like I have, after school days, I worked for about 3 years. What was it? 72, I finished school. In 75, I went for college. So yeah, 3 years I worked, and then I went for 2.5 years. Then I went for my training, teachers training for 2 years. So then I told them, and I got to know them, but I told them about that. So I'll just be with you, come for the meetings and all. Then on weekends I started coming and spending, Saturday night there and Sunday going to college. So yeah, I got kind of roped in because they were sincere people, real from the heart. They meant what they said. They meant, they were really hill station. The Nepali, very very nice, very helpful, very kind-hearted, very genuine, very genuine. So it was very good, interacting with the Nepalis over. So I I started visiting them, and the college used to wonder where I'm disappearing every weekend, who I had in town, to visit and all. Okay, Kenlin, Rodney, good night. Thank you for for being on my channel. I'm really happy and grateful and thankful to, you know, uh, patronizing and supporting my channel and my stream yesterday, today, and commenting on my videos. So thanks very much and have a good sleep and God bless. I'll catch up with you on my videos or any other live stream whenever it. Ah, okay, Pita. So you do get a delay also if you are on. But are you able to hear on any of your phones? Are you able to hear simultaneously when I'm speaking? You hear exactly. You can lip read that what I'm saying is exactly being heard by you, or is there a delay in both your phones? Because if there is a delay like on mine and the recording also is coming with a delay, that means when people are going to be listening, I'll be seeing something and they are hearing something else, like what I'm saying will not be lip synced, it will not be in sync with what my lips are saying, what they are hearing. So I don't know about that. And if I try to reload or refresh my screen, the light will. So last time, like there was a disaster. My live stream suddenly ended. I do not know what I did. I know I did not end the live stream. I did not click on end stream. So I just do not know what. And then I had a lot of problems trying to, come back again into the system. And then I couldn't log in. And then, couldn't start a new one. And then finally I did a third one, and came in. I was able to delete the second one, but not the other. Oh, thank you, Pita. Yeah, thank you for telling me that. That means in my video, my live stream, there won't be a problem in the replay. When somebody replays, there won't be a problem. Thank you, thank you. Yes, the other one is a delay of a few minutes, like because sometimes I'm speaking something, and then when I keep quiet, I hear the words and all being said, and then after it stops, then I begin speaking again something like. So I don't know, but good. At least if I know there's no problem with the live stream, it will be good. Yes, yes, yes. That is what is happening on my phone. I'm saying something and then I can hear the words, later on. But if I play it on my phone, I think I might be able to hear at the same time. I don't know. It happened with Rosemary's chess game. See, on my phone, it doesn't show my live stream. I go into live stream, but it doesn't show this one. It shows yesterday's, but not today's. So let me go to Facebook and open from there because I posted on Facebook. So let me see. Okay, I've got into my phone. I'm talking now, right now. I've got into my phone. I'm talking now, right now. And I think there is a delay also in my phone. I think there is a delay also in my phone. Now I can hear it on my laptop. The delay on my phone is not so much, but the delay on my laptop is a lot. Very strange. The delay on my laptop is very long. Yes, I understand. Yes, you don't hear the same words at the same time on both. Yeah, one side it's a little delayed. I will only know when I finish my live stream and then I play it, to hear. Then I will know exactly, if it is okay or not, if it is synced or not. That's the thing. I do not know. Strange things suddenly happen on my laptop, and when something is not working right, it worries me. Like, it really gets me worried. Yes, Rodney. Thanks a lot, Rodney. Good night again. Take care. God bless you and Kenlin, and sleep well. And we'll always catch up again. For us, it is for all of us. It is day. For us, it is all day. By the time you are waking up, Rodney, then we'll be going to sleep. Okay, I don't know about that. I don't know because Rosemary, she keeps my live stream on both the phones. So, but her phone must be having a complete. Yours is logged in with the same name, so it will show as the same person, correct? But I think her channels are two separate channels are logged in on different accounts. Because I've got like my Burton channel, but not my Burton channel, my Burton Academy. I've got that also, but that is under my same name as my as this channel of mine. So yes, so when it's the same logged in with the same name, it will show maybe it will show as one, the same watch hours, one person logged in. But if you're logged in with two separate names, then I guess it is because Rosemary must be logged in with two separate names. So That is why she plays both the things she plays and both the channels she plays. So it is extra watch hours, right? So I agree with you. I agree with you. It is possible. So for you, it's better for you to log in to two separate live streams. So at least you're giving watch hours to somebody else instead of being logged in to my channel on both, and not benefiting at all. It's still treated as one person logged in. So yeah, so you were on Rosemary's channel also, so that was a good idea. Yeah, stay, be there, and the other one you can be on my channel. Yeah, so that's good, Pita. That's good. You can always be logged in on someone else's channel. That's good. Now, like I am doing a live stream here, but I was able to log into Rosemary's channel, and I let it play on my phone. Now and then I just looked at it, but I just left it on my phone. That's why when I went to check, and show that I'm still on the phone, then I realized like they've gone off, and there was another video playing. The cat is very quiet. Sometimes the laptop is blocking the view behind, so I don't know whether she jumped on the bed or not. But she's very quiet. That's good. Let us stay that way. So funny. I finished speaking, and then almost a minute delay, and then I hear my words again. Are you going over to the other house for lunch, or are you going to your aunt's place to take care of the place and have lunch there, or what? Yes, it's almost lunchtime for you. I agree. If you are going next door, you carry on, go have your lunch, no problem. If no one else is here, I will log off then after some time. I'll just keep it on in case Alex or somebody comes back after church. If someone comes back after church, then I keep it on for some time. But then there will be a lot of inactivity anyhow, so I will just log off. And most probably, I will have an early lunch. And though it's hot outside, I will just go. I need to buy rice and bread. I'm trying to hope and see that I can manage till tomorrow. I'll check and see if I can manage till tomorrow. I have noodles because tomorrow I have to go to the hospital. So No, kill two birds with one stone. On the way back, I have to do marketing also, so I can pick up something from the market and bring. I'm making mince today, so I can make the mince and noodles. Right, I have the 2-minute noodles. I can make the mince and noodles, so I can have that for my dinner. And then tomorrow I go out. I will have lunch out, and I will buy something for dinner and bring home. And yeah, so I can do that. Yes, I have the noodles. I cook mince with the noodles, and yes, that's good. Yeah, I can do that. I have my dinner ready, and I can only make the trip tomorrow. No need of going today. Yeah, that's good. I forgot I have to, and I have to open my baggage and take out the other packet of noodles. So yeah, I will do that. Okay, lunch at your house. Okay, they've all gone to the estate. Okay, that's nice. I love that area. That where your mom's estate area. I love that. And when you had the video for the students having the camp and all there, it's so nice. So green and everything. Like I like provincial life. That way. Even when where your house is kind of, it's like nice. There's not a lot of greenery around in a way, except like in your land area, garden and all. Like so, there is something. It's not like a full green area, but it's nice. Like it's off the beaten road, quiet, except for the dogs and all barking. But otherwise, it's a nice area. But I like your mom's estate. I like that area. Beautiful, beautiful. It's far from getting groceries and everything. It's far from there. But otherwise, like if things are readily available or there is transport, I would love to stay something like that. Yes, Pita, that is true. Like here, you can interact with many others, not just me. And yeah, in WhatsApp, like we cannot really stay, but we have chatted for a long time, on video and on WhatsApp. There were those days that we have done it. But I guess now the live stream, like, you're sort of committed to be here unless you really have something else doing, or even when you're working, you're doing some work or something, you can still have the live stream on, you can be hearing it. And like, I'm commenting on what somebody else is saying. So, you are hearing all those things, like, even while you're working and doing something else. On WhatsApp, it's not possible. So I also like watch a live stream while I'm cooking and things like that. And if feel like there is something I would like to comment on what I have heard, then I come back. I just wash my hand, come back, type in a message or two, and also I do that because to show I'm still active on the chat. Like so I do that, type in messages now and then, and carry on with my cooking and or whatever I'm doing. So only my laundry I cannot because that I'll be outside, going outside to do the laundry and then going out to dry the clothes. So on those days I cannot do it. So tomorrow, Monday, is actually my laundry day, but I'll go to the hospital. So because of that, I'll have to push my laundry to Tuesday because it's common outside. Like all of us, we dry our clothes outside. I told you this is like a Thai kind of a residence, like so everybody dries their clothes outside, so it's common. The clothes stand is there. It's provided, by the owners of this place. So they provide the stand, so we go there. I have my own hangers. They now put out a set of hangers also, but I have my own hangers. I bring it, back in. So I wash my clothes every 2 weeks. I have enough clothes for every 2 weeks. But now with live stream, I'll have to wash my clothes weekly if I do live stream often. So I'll have to start washing because my shirts, I'll have to wash them often. So yeah, I'll start with weekly washing. The washing machine outside is only like 45 peso for a wash, only 45 peso. And here it's so hot, so the sun. I don't like to leave the clothes out and occupy all the stands, because I wash the linen sometimes. So I don't want to, and the towels are there occupying a lot of space. The linen occupies a lot of space. The rest of the things go on the hanger on the stand. So what I do is I don't go out on laundry day. I stay here because after about 2 hours or something, like most of the clothes are dry. I bring the clothes in, so others who want to do their laundry or they want to dry some clothes or they want to just keep their bedding out to dry. I'm not being selfish, a dog in the manger. So I don't go out on laundry days. I don't go out. So tomorrow I can get up early. I can put up my wash. I can dry it outside, but then I'll be out the whole day. And the clothes will be dry and still, others cannot use it because they will not bring it in, right? So they will leave it there. Another thing is the sun is so hot that the clothes begin to fade away, right? If you keep it out in the sun too long, the clothes and all the linen, all that will begin to fade faster. So because of that, I like to just bring it in. I go checking, and as soon as I find something that dry, like the t-shirts will be dry fast. My home pants will be dry fast. So I bring those things in. The linen, the towels might take a longer time. Some t-shirts might take a longer time. My jean or my trousers, my short pants might take a longer time. So I keep bringing clothes in, like and then I keep adjusting so I can keep some stands fully free, so somebody else can come and try their clothes. So laundry day, I don't go out anywhere. So since tomorrow I have to go out, I will postpone my laundry day to Tuesday. But on the way back, when I catch the transport to come back, I will get off at a particular place and then I'll walk off to the market, pick up do the marketing, pick that up, and then I will come back. So that much I can do. So from Tuesday, when I'm at home, I will have stock to cook. I'll have enough stock for. Oh yes, 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 yes. Those the hens, the roosters. They not only in the morning, they were crowing throughout the day. Those roosters in Philippines, they crow throughout the day. Yes, yes, they also keep you awake. That's right. Yeah, that would be nice, just to capture all the different sounds over there. Just to capture the sounds, maybe not a video, but like do kind of a video with whatever scenery. And even if you don't get them, just do all the different kinds of sounds. And yeah, I can have post a video about that. It'll be nice. Some birds in the trees, and the cocks crowing, and then the chickens making a noise, the hens clucking. Uh, what else? You have so many pets around over there. The fish going gobble gobble. No, the turkey goes gobble gobble. Fish are very silent swimmers. Yeah, good idea. Good thinking of something. Yeah, nice. My sister sent me a video, two videos about a crow just standing and looking around and trying to peck at something and all that. So, and crow is looking very nice, handsome crow, man, handsome, well groomed, like, looking well groomed. So, maybe one is a short, one is over a minute long, but I'll try to combine them and get the best of them and make it into a short. Or I'll put and combine and make it into a video, but the video doesn't just. I'll make it into a short and a video. I think I will do that. I'll combine both, make it into a short, and then combine both and send it in as a video as well. Because as a video, it will be for 2 minutes, but as a short, it will be under 60 seconds. So I'll do that. I'll do both that. I'll do it as a short and I'll do it as a video also. Let's see. Post it on the same day, different times. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yeah, you reminded me of those cocks crowing. Oh my God. Oh my God, that they are too much. Dogs barking and the cocks crowing. I think the cocks are sometimes more than the dogs also. They are throughout the day. I could only hear the squealing of the pig when they were slaughtering the pig, no? Somewhere the other side of the canal, they are slaughtering the pig. Once or twice I heard that. And that time, how the dogs bark, how they know, a life is being taken. The animal world is such a nice world also. I see, when the big cat is messing up with the young cat, and she's squealing, will be crying out in pain or something like that. Then I see the other fellow, he is growling. He runs there to save her. He runs there and starts mewing and this and raising his paws at the other cat, and he goes to save dollar. Mitang. She goes to save dollar. So she must be understanding dollar's language, crying out in pain, and she goes and chases Jackie away. Very, very. And then we'll, stay by Dollar's side. But yet, the other times when Dollar goes close to her, she will snarl at her. They're very protective. And, see, the animal world. It's really nice. It's really nice. And I was surprised that they asked why the dogs are barking. And then you said, like, they can sense the pig being slaughtered. So, yeah. Yeah, Peter, that's a good idea. If you capture all the various sounds also, but as a video and send it, it will be good. Now that you speak about it, yes, because I had an early breakfast. Yes, I'm feeling a little hungry. Uh, in the confusion, I forgot to keep the mince out, but I have a little bit left over of yesterday's pork, and my rice was very little what I cooked, but I still have some rice left over. So I have rice, and I have pork for lunch. I'll eat an early lunch because I am feeling hungry. I will eat an early lunch. I'll just end my live stream in another 8 minutes or so. Live stream. I don't think anyone else is going to come. Or they may come, but they may come later. But I'm not going to keep eating like yesterday. It's okay. Do as much. Yesterday I kept on because people started coming. So as long as they kept coming, I carried on. Though I wanted to end on many occasions, I still carried on and left it because many were coming and going, coming and going. But today nobody seems to be forthcoming. So another 7 minutes, I will end it. You also can do some other work. You have so much on your plate to do. But do spend some time to relax. Also, like today, have a nap in the afternoon, refresh your body, get some energy back. Because during the week, you're really slogging it out and multitasking every day. So catch up on some extra rest, at least on Sunday, catch up with some extra rest. And you love to nap in the afternoon, right? So, yeah, spend some time. I can just wash up the lunch things after lunch, wash up the lunch things. Then I need to have some more videos. Okay, I've got some content, but I need to make them into some more videos. Then I need to create some. I created a few thumbnails, but I need to create a few more thumbnails because on my thumbnails I put in the date and the time when I'm going to do the date and the time when I'm going to do the live streams. So I'll have to, I just create a thumbnail, and then when I planned out my live stream, so I've not planned for next week my live stream what I'm going to do. I've not planned for next weekend also. So let me see. I'll have time in the afternoon to plan all that out, and so edit and you know upload some more videos till the end of the month if possible. I have videos till the 23rd. I have. So about another 8 videos I need for the end of the month. So another 8 videos. I want to put in a video. I want to put in a video also. I want to also put in Premiere video or Premiere. So yeah, but then it's a weekday, so I have to choose time in the a time for the evening, an evening time. So the US people will not be there, but the Southeast Asian people will be there. So I will do a premiere, yeah, and premiere I can do little late in the night also. So it'll be early morning, but some of the US people may be able to stop by. They may be able to stop by for some time at least. So I will do a premiere. I'm working on a premiere, but it's taking very long because it's only pictures, it's not video. So even if I download like 50 pictures, it's very few watch time. It's very few playing time. Very few playing time. So that's a problem for that. So and then you have to caption almost each of the pictures. Sometimes I group them together, but still you have to caption them for different things. So it's been taking me a long time. I've not gone to work on it a little more. At the moment, it is only for something like I think 20 minutes or something. So I want to make it at least for 1 hour. You know, I want to extend it the premiere for 1 hour. And on a premiere, you don't see me. I'm not live right on a premiere, but you see the video playing, and you can keep commenting while the video is playing. You can comment, and I also comment back again. So I'm not speaking also. So I want to do something like that. So I did a premiere earlier, but that was a very short premiere. I just wanted to try it out, and it was only few minutes, not even 5 minutes, I think. So I want to try that. Have a 1 hour premiere going. So I'm all my old pictures and just putting it together and extending it and extending. But editing is taking me a very very long time because when I replay that part of it, I find it's not good. So what I started doing was because some of them are portraits, some of them are landscape, and when I'm going to change the landscape, then the portrait is going out of shape, and vice versa. And the writing, what I put is, sometimes it can be seen, sometimes it's cut off, it cannot be seen. So what I do now is I'm doing the same thing, but it's better if I do one segment at a time. So I take my picture one segment at a time and I work on that and I perfect that, but it takes a long time. But I perfect that and then I keep it ready and then I post it onto the main video. I keep just adding it to the main video. But once you have logged off the main video, you cannot go back and edit anything. It all comes fixed. So I do it in segments and I'm just adding it there. So then it looks like it's just one long video. So I'm working on that. So maybe this afternoon I'll spend some time, take another segment, add it on, and see how long. I want to reach 1 hour quickly, and then put it up. If I have videos, then I put the videos. And the videos already have, a lot of time. Like even if it's a five minute video, at least it's 5 minutes. But the pictures, like so many pictures, will I may have to upload 100 pictures, and then it will give me a 5 minute video. Something like that. It's ridiculous. So put together some of my shots. And then another thing is, like one of Alex, I think, told me that like nowadays I have some videos uploaded and they say like copyright, but copyright allowed. It's allowed. It's not a strike against me, and YouTube allows those videos, though they are little copyrighted, but the owners of the copyright allow the videos to be used, so the music, the audio to be used. So that way, no problem. But for monetization, I believe it must be completely copyright free, not even partially. Like it should be completely copyright free. So I've gone into all my videos and I've been, replacing it with whatever music, available in YouTube music only. I cannot download any other music. I have to substitute it only with YouTube music. And they really don't have a good lot of choice. They don't have a choice of songs and the instrumental. So I have had to be doing that recording and then play this. And sometimes I cannot find something suitable. I have trimmed it. I've cut out that part of it from the video. I couldn't help it. So like I've been doing this, and uh, I finished with all my videos, and now I started with the shorts. I know my shorts, and I'm not going to get 3 million views or 10 million views for my shorts anytime. But I said, let me keep it copyright free. Watch it. And whatever music I had, which was like that allowed copyright, but allowed to do it. But I've deleted the audio, so I don't face the problem again when I'm doing new videos and I'm using those audios. But lots of like Deep Water, which was a very nice video. Many of you commented, you love that songs. So many of you love those songs, a couple of songs and all. Unfortunately, all that I've just deleted the audio for my audio collection. I've deleted it because I don't want it again facing, even though it's a copyright that is allowed. I do not want, because when monetization starts, then I don't want to run into problems. And you remember the one I played for my 47 years reunion. So we had a sing song. Oh my God, it was allowed, but now I had to delete that. I had to delete that portion of that song from my video. I had to delete that whole thing. I could have muted it, but then I don't know when you mute it. And it depends if somebody goes in to see their old videos now, right? So not many are going back to see. Though some of them have gone. Some people have gone into that 47 years and commented on it. Like, so because of that, I don't know. I am just replacing. So how to replace a song, like So I just deleted that segment. So the video became shorter. But it's okay. It's a video that was. But some watch hours or something might be deducted. Video YouTube warns you if you trim it and you cut it down. There might be some other things that you're cutting off. Watch hours, watch time, views, God knows what. So let it be. Other things are cut up. So, but then I gave it a little thought, and next time I thought, okay, let it be. I will mute it because it's old anyhow. Who's watching it? So I will mute it. So I can have any video having any kind of copyright. It must be completely copyright free. Oh yes, I'm doing all that now. But and my shots are too many shots compared to my videos. My shots are very many. But many of my shots, they are not copyrighted. Only few of them. I use the same songs, part of them. Like Deep Water, I use part of that into my shots. So those kind of things I have to edit the shots. So I started with the shots. It takes a long time, but okay, I'm doing it. So thank you, Pita. I will end the live stream now. I saw somebody coming in, but off again. So uh, yes. So what I will do, you're the only one here. So Pita, thank you very much for staying on my live stream right till the end. Better go and have a nap. It's a pretty nap time for you also. Rest your body because you have a lot of work during the weekday and other days. So take good rest today, and we'll catch up again. I'm coming again on live stream at 6 o'clock Filipino time, 6 o'clock evening Filipino time. And if you're doing nothing, you can come in. And I decided in the evening I will just stay on for about an hour or an hour and a half because not so successful. So it was only you and Joyce, and Joyce was coming on and off because of internet problem. So it was basically just you. I'm thankful and grateful to you for that. So the evening was not so successful. So I'll just keep you on for 1 hour, maximum 1.5 hours. So five. So 6 your time, 6 to about 7 or 7:30, and then off. Like even while you're eating or something, you can just keep it on and interact, or if it's possible, like uh, you know see you in the evening. And as you said, the live stream is a better communication. Then but come on my live stream and talk also sometimes. Okay, why don't you do that? Okay, come and also talk on my live stream. So typing is a lot of waste typing. A lot of time goes, but you can talk and share. Like the sound and your pets around and about the fish. You can tell us something more. About all that, and we will be happy to learn. Something more. You can't type it out. It takes a long time to type out, but you can speak. So think about it. Come on my channel. You're used to speaking. Okay, you conduct so many things in your school, so come on my channel and share the screen with me, and you can speak. Both can speak together. Or I can shut up and go away, and you can take over and do some speaking for some time, and I will only do the typing. So yeah, think about it, and when you're ready for that, let me know. Come on, I can share my screen with you, and you also can talk on my channel. Okay, think about it, give it a thought, and you can explain to us, no, your different experiences. You can tell us something more about, the estate, the estate and things around there. Like you said, there was a landslide the other day, and the water that was coming down was blocked off also, things like that. So, we get some experience with that. Uh, Even if Joyce is not on the live stream, she does play my videos. I know she plays my videos again after that the live stream, and she will benefit also because she uses it for her social studies classes. So just think about that. Come on my live stream. You can talk something, give us some more details, share some more experiences. Okay, Pita, give it a thought, and I would be happy to have you share. So, Pita, thank you so much. I'll say bye, goodbye, and thank you to everyone who was on my channel today and everyone who passed by now and then. Thank you so much. Love and God bless to all of you. Take care. Have a blessed Sunday. And to those who will have Sunday still coming in their part of the world, so have a wonderful day and God bless. I'll just put in a thank you note and I'll pin up the thank you note. It's also wonderful having so many people here. So just a little thank you note to everyone, and I can pin up that thank you note. It was a wonderful experience today, and I thoroughly enjoyed, I thoroughly enjoyed interacting with everyone. Love and God bless all of you. Okay, that's done, and my thank you also is pinned up. And I end the live stream. Goodbye, love, and God bless you.